We are back after some technical difficulties. Take two. How we doing tonight, fellas? Let me introduce you. We got Q, we got Logan. Is that better?
Hello.
Let's go.
How are you two?
Logan is on his flu game tonight.
The flu game. I see he's got a lot of
Call him
gray hairs
MJ,
going on. That's
LJ.
wild.
I know.
Damn.
Man of not many words right now.
No, that's fine.
He's gonna battle. We're glad he joined us. So we'll get to it. College football recap. LSU beats Ole Miss 29-26 in overtime. I can't remember exactly the stat, but I think it's been a very, very long time Ole Miss has gone into Baton Rouge and beat them. The good news is Lane Kiffin loses again, which might push him to the door to Florida.
You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which fills up first.
Yeah.
But the wishful thinking is people would go, why do you want this guy? He's losing, blah-de-blah-de-blah. It's Ole Miss. I think he's doing pretty dang well at Ole Miss. He can only get them so far. Ole Miss will never be the big dog in the SEC. It can't ever be what Florida was.
The problem is, I don't think the problem's Ole Miss. I think the problem's Lane Kiffin. He's been at how many different schools, and he can't get there.
And then he leaves.
And then he
young
leaves.
Lane,
And then
that was
leaves.
young Lane Kiffin.
He's like that
was
one girl
young
in high
Lane
school.
Kiffin, though.
She tries them all and then just leaves the next one.
Breaks every single heart on the way as well.
Yeah.
That doesn't startle me as much because, I mean, he left Tennessee for his dream job at USC, and he just was dipping his toes into coaching at that point. The dipping from USC to the Raiders was kind of odd. I'll give you that. It didn't work out well for the Raiders. Yeah. I don't know what makes you come to that conclusion. It didn't work out with the Raiders, but a lot of college coaches who go to the NFL don't really pan out, so that doesn't scare me. And I mean, then Florida Atlantic after like Bama or whatever. So I mean, he left Florida Atlantic for Ole Miss. I don't see it as a Lane Kiffin problem as much as maybe just life decision problems in the beginning. We all have some reckless thoughts and thinking when we were younger.
So
He's
what
a changed
happens?
Man.
What happens if he comes there? Which obviously the last two seasons you've had. What happens if he comes there? Goes 4-2, like he is now. What do you don't think he's not going to beat Florida as well?
Yeah. Who's to say he's going to stay at Florida?
What's the step up if you are that coach that you think you are, and you're winning like that? What is the next step from Florida? You're at a top blue blood program.
The next step I can think of right off the rip is definitely Florida State. Florida State is way a better job than Florida.
Okay. That would be crazy.
No, that's just me. That's just me talking shenanigans there. I don't believe that.
Other than obviously Georgia for sure.
I mean,
Bill's gonna hate that.
Even know, but I don't know if you can say that. If Florida's rolling like they were back in the mid-2000s, Florida's right up there with the Bamas and everything. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's easy to say. When we're ranked number 2 in the nation, we're one of the best teams in the nation.
Logan wasn't going to have that.
But the argument is, where would he fucking leave to? Why is Lane Kiffin leaving if we're rolling like the mid-2000s?
No,
that's true.
You're right. No, I give you that. Yeah. But I'm saying...
So that's the argument. If we're rolling like the mid-2000s and we're winning like we think we would with him, why would he leave Florida for Georgia or Bama or anything like that? Because he's at a blue blood program where you don't have to leave the state to even recruit. You have the best fucking recruits in the state. You don't have to even go on recruiting trips like out of state like you have to at Ole Miss.
Whoa. He also just in his tangent said Florida has the best recruits in the country. The state of Florida. Fact checkers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You could throw maybe California or Texas in there. Give me Florida.
But okay, that's fair. I'm not knocking.
I'm gonna go fact check this real quick.
Yeah, you can fact check it.
I'm not knocking you, dude. Florida
It's
is
one of those three.
the swamp.
I don't mean to
Jordan
go off a
gear.
tangent, but like we're
No, that's
talking
what we're
about
here
him
for.
leaving for another. We're talking about him leaving for another, and this is big what ifs because Lane Kiffin's not the Florida head coach right now, so we're living in a make believe world.
Yeah,
but
we're arguing about shit that's not even happening.
in this argument, Florida's rolling, and we're trying to argue that they're not like a top 10 job in the nation. Like you're not the only place you're leaving for is the NFL, and I don't think he's going to go try that again.
And I think if it were to come to being at Florida and leaving, it'd have to be a good NFL job, like a good team, lot of money type shit.
But
at
like
the same time, there's nothing.
Urban Meyer left. Yeah, well, I was going to say Steve Spurrier left us for the NFL. Urban Meyer left us for health reasons, retired, and then went to Ohio State. But it's not like Ohio State took him from us. So like when you're winning at Florida, you're not leaving for other schools.
And this is all obviously what ifs, but we're also what if and hard as shit that he goes to Florida and succeeds.
Yeah, all big what ifs. This was just all in the make believe world of. It all started with you guys trying to bait me into him leaving and getting me all riled up. Couldn't stand for that.
Like right away he goes to Florida. Well, where would he leave to next? And you know that's true though.
Yeah.
Where's he gonna go next?
I mean, yeah, but then you got to think about it, and it just makes unless it's
that
the
dude's
NFL,
been all
it
over
makes
the
no
damn
sense
country.
him leaving anywhere else. Yeah, I mean he has. He's a traveler. I don't know what Logan found in
He
his
gets
fact
paid
checking.
though. Good for him. I mean, he does enough that schools like him and pay him a shitload of money. So I mean, what else do you need?
Yeah, right.
You sure he's got a hot daughter
Can
too.
Can you see Logan on your screen?
No, he's fact checking who has the best high school recruits in the country.
That's a long fact check.
Logan? Oh God!
I feel like he's still hear us. Oh man.
Oh God!
I want to move on, but I don't want to move on without him.
That's fine. Just do it, and then he'll kick it back up. I can hear him.
Okay, so okay,
I also had a family emergency in the middle of fact checking.
Okay.
Jesus.
Did you? What did the facts say?
Oh, the fact says you're full of shit, dude.
Oh yeah, he said that in his mid rant with his fucking chest too. He said that
came
chest
out.
puffed
I said
out.
it was either Florida, Texas, or California, and I guess it depends what you're going after.
It depends on what you're going after. If you're going after, If you're going after 5 stars, are you going by like NFL success? Or are you going by?
I was going off of probably 5 stars.
Who makes
let's do
pros.
stars, high school to college.
I was just going 5 stars.
See, the thing is, stars don't mean shit.
They don't.
Honestly, they don't mean.
They do and they don't. They do and they don't, though. I mean, when was the last time a school with a bunch of 3 stars won the Natty?
I mean,
Iowa hasn't won it in a long time.
What schools are normally winning the Natty? It's because they develop well, but it's also because they're getting talent that you don't have to develop as long.
It's also because they got more money and they were cheating before NIL was legal. And
well, that's not the topic. The topic is is a 5-star recruit better to have than a 3-star?
But what did you find though? You didn't. What did you find?
Isn't that what you just said? You just said stars don't matter, and then I asked when was the last time a 3-star school won it all?
They don't.
Like Iowa or Illinois, Purdue.
Brock Purdy's a 3-star.
They matter, but they don't matter as much as what people think. I don't think
it's the same as the 40 and shit.
I can kind of. I mean, development matters just as much.
What did you find?
He's full of shit.
He said that. Yeah, he said that it all depends what you're going off of.
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking at. So
I guess I could have specified like you could find probably the best skill position players in the state of Florida besides quarterback.
Well, and then you also
quarterback I would go out of state for.
You also have the partial of the academies being down there and like
IMG. But the tricky thing with IMG is those kids aren't loyal to the state of Florida like the inner city schools or whatever. They'll leave like that because they're not from the state at all.
They go to IMG to get the exposure to go to the college they want type shit. Yeah.
But enough of this tangent. Iowa wins 40-16, bounces back. Yeah, it did feel good. They bounce back Iowa overs, except what, one game have all cashed this year?
Good for them.
Correct.
That's
Mhm.
that's weird saying, right?
I mean, they're 4-2, and at this point in the season, one of the losses is to us. Pretty good loss, really.
No such thing
Who
as a
would have
good
thunk it?
loss.
Well, I know that was asinine,
Also
but you know
agree.
what you know what I meant. When it comes to on paper
It
records, who loses to who, that was a good loss.
I didn't
For
pay
now,
too
good
much
for them.
Yeah.
attention to it,
Good for
but I
them.
just noticed that they were just smacking Washington. It was never really close.
And Washington was also 4-2, so
Yeah, they
good for
perfect perfect letdown spot for Washington there though, coming off
Mhm.
the win against Michigan going to Iowa.
Yep.
They took advantage of it. Iowa State survives their trip to Morgantown,
What a game, dude.
28-16. What was it? Iowa State down 10-0 to start?
It's just 7.
7.
7-0.
Yeah.
Walked away. Watching the game out in the garage, I walk away, go inside, put my glasses on, TV's on in the living room, and I hear the announcer scream. And that's when we threw the bomb to old boy. And I was like, of course, right when I walked away. But that's what I
That
love,
was
dude.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
that's my favorite part about this offense is they can, like a team like Iowa State can finally do shit like that. Like, it's awesome, dude. It's cool to see.
They've been hitting some big plays all year. Yeah, it's not like a fluky thing there.
And
So they were
those guys
down.
have worked their asses off to get to the point where they are now. So
Was it a blackout game at West Virginia too?
Yeah.
I
The
know that they were
Cold Rocks
rocking the
game.
coal mine. Yeah, I knew
Yeah.
they
Logan, you
were
were right.
rocking the
The
coal
end
mine.
zones were navy blue. That looked dumb.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
because
What?
they have a turf
Yeah.
field, so you can't change the color.
Yeah.
You can't paint
Oh
it.
shit!
So
They
everything's
wore.
black
Yeah.
except
They.
for their end zones and their logo is yellow. So it looks
Yeah.
dumb.
Navy blue.
Yeah,
Navy
that would
blue
have
end
looked
zone with yellow
stupid.
letters.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I was rocking some
Any big
alternate
takeaways
roads
from
this
the
week.
game?
I think.
Oh, are they? They just gotta look the
What?
same.
I think they're wearing some different helmets or something. I think they're wearing yellow helmets.
Iowa's
But
wearing yellow
I'm pretty
helmets.
sure there's something. I'm pretty sure they are.
Mm,
It's a jersey game for them.
that'd be
mm,
just you can't have a Jersey game on the road.
I swear, alternate
That's
roads.
the
I saw it
thing.
today. They're wearing alternate roads this week.
Hmm.
gonna have to look into
Any
that
big
one.
takeaways from the Iowa State game? Any big hitting points that you
Go
guys
ahead,
want to
Logan.
hit on?
Just another game that we were down. I mean, they got the ball first and scored, and then we shut them down. We're outscoring opponents in the second half, like 90-17 in the second half.
So
Slow start team come out firing in the second half.
But even slow start, we've been ahead at halftime every game, except for Iowa.
All right, I
I
take that
saw
back.
this.
Just a slow first quarter
Yeah.
team.
I saw this thing on X that I want to say the Iowa State football page posted like highlights of the game and all this. Well, like West Virginia fans were under there saying like nobody said anything bad. Props to Iowa State. But what it looks like, where a bunch of them were like, apparently they're not digging their head coach, their OC. Like it looks like shit
Yeah.
in West Virginia is not going well from what I
Well,
saw in the comments.
did you see what Neil Brown said in the post game?
He hoped that the
They were
fans
like,
had just a fun time or whatever.
yeah, he was
Such
basically, they were
fucking
like,
loser
what do you think of the
talk.
game? He goes, Wash, did you have fun tailgating? The weather was nice, you know, stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, I don't
That's a
think
coach
even
that knows he's on the way out almost.
even McAfee,
Fuck
was
these
like,
people.
McAfee was like, hopefully that's out of context. I don't think that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want a funny laugh, you go to the McAfee show on that Monday, and they're like talking, and one of the guys is like, "Did you have fun? Was it nice outside?" He goes, "You guys, I just want to do the segment, and now you want to bring up West Virginia."
I saw he had a cow shirt on today. That surprised me.
Yeah,
I don't know why he had that on.
funny, but
Who knows? But yeah, Neil Brown has been on the hot seat, I feel like, since last year.
Fire
I feel like
him!
last year things
Fire
have
him
been starting
all!
to go sideways. But
That's good. Now we're getting
good
coaches
win,
fired.
good win for State. Yeah, good win for State. They did what they needed to do. Stayed undefeated.
Speaking of State, I got one thing to go with this. So
I was
here,
gonna. Okay, go on.
I screenshot this. I wanted to tell you guys this. This came up on my TikTok the other. It's right here.
Okay.
So somebody liked one of my, this is 9/16/2023. This TikTok is Sports Illustrated. A heckling fan caught, I know you remember this, Logan. A heckling fan caught the attention of Iowa State coach Matt Campbell. Do you remember what he said to him? And Campbell got pissed.
It was at the Ohio game.
And he
After the
said,
Ohio game, yeah.
Campbell, you're on the hot seat. Anyways, that came up
Yeah.
on my TikTok, and it's funny. That was what? Just a little over a year ago now? I guarantee you that dude's sitting front row celebrating every fucking win. I wanted to post that. I hope somebody sees that guy's face and tells him to fuck off. But that's
We've
what
all
I've
had
been wanting to
irrational
say.
moments.
To his face, though, to Matt Campbell's face.
The guy
Like,
was
come
Yeah.
on.
pissed.
But I'm
You
just
just
saying,
lost to
pretty sure-
shit,
Ohio.
dude.
You better watch your words though, because I'm pretty sure if we roll back some podcasts, you definitely were saying, Campbell, it's time. Let's get rid of him. Let's move on.
No, okay. Logan is right. Logan is right, but it was during the streak where he couldn't beat Iowa. It's like, which is where, and now
The streak, we beat him 2 out of 3 years.
Exactly. And I said this, a year ago? 2 years ago now? We've been doing this thing, dude. What I'm saying is, I said if you can't beat Iowa and you can't win the Big 12, maybe it's time.
That's literally every coach ever at Iowa State.
I know. How but
dare
you're
you
right.
be
I
like
did
everyone
say that,
else.
but I promise you, I never once said fire the man. Maybe it's time is different.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That kind of implies firing.
Same thing.
No
It
disrespect.
implies. But speaking of another state school, Penn State comes back down 20-6 at half.
Wild.
Colin Cowherd gave Lincoln Riley the kiss of death. He posted a video at halftime saying like, "Oh, you see what's going on. You see the Big Ten team can't come to Los Angeles. I don't need any apologies." But like, just trying to showboat his way for USC to win this, and then Penn State came back, won in overtime, 33-30.
If anybody's going to fuck up a lead like that against a Big Ten team, it's an ex-Pac-12 team. I felt like that was bound to happen.
It's looking like Lincoln Riley's having a tough time in the Big Ten right now.
Oh, yeah. He's not, they're not used to that ground and pound up in your fucking grill shit, dude.
No. And it turns out traveling from the
USC
East Coast
doesn't
to
have
the
boys
West
in the
Coast
trenches.
doesn't matter.
What, their best defensive tackle bailed on him, right? Again or something?
Yes.
I think so,
Bear
yeah.
Alexander.
Yep. I saw on X with that Bear Alexander dude when he left again, people were saying USC gave that dude a penthouse and shit to come there.
Might as well. Might as well get your scheme on.
Maybe they guaranteed him 2. Maybe you're supposed to have 2.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But I think Lincoln Riley's on the hot seat.
Yep. First year joining the Big Ten, though?
It's hard for me to turn down the guy who just...
What do you think about that?
You were reading my mind, and what I was about to say, it's hard to turn down the guy who produces Heisman winner after Heisman winner, it seems like. I don't know if I like, I guess at this point, who am I to turn that down? Why wouldn't I jump for Lincoln Riley? At this point, that would be a great hire.
Well,
at least we're not hiring another mid-level. Yeah, the DC with him, it's not more the recruiting or anything else. It's who's going to be doing the defensive coaching.
Yeah.
And that scares me because he can't get that right either.
Imagine Lagway under him.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. Very, very cool.
We're going to go awesome. 5 wide, no huddle.
Yeah, hey, probably would win the Heisman. All Lincoln Riley, he doesn't win the big one, but he does produce some Heismans.
Does.
Facts.
He also starts guys that paint their fingernails, so.
Yeah. Texas crushes Oregon. Texas crushes Oklahoma, sorry. That was never a game. Logan was spot on about that one not being the game. I thought Oklahoma would... They had a little bit of fight in them until, after halftime, I think? Or maybe right before half, it got away.
I think kickoff, it was over.
Well, in the end,
Damn.
at one point it was 3-0, and Oklahoma got into Texas red zone once, maybe twice, but just couldn't convert. They couldn't do anything. And then, yeah, soon after it was over. Texas looks to be legit. Perfect timing for Iowa State to have them dip to the SEC.
Both of them.
Bring them.
Well,
I
Oklahoma
wish they
kind of
could.
looks like booty.
We're beating Oklahoma.
You
for
could
sure.
beat Oklahoma.
I wish.
Yeah, you're
I wish
you're
both
beating
of those teams could have
Oklahoma for
lost.
sure. It would be kind of cool.
Texas. If we play if Texas wins this week, we'll probably, and if we make the playoffs, we'll play in the quarters or
Oh
semis.
God, there's the fucking P word.
Oh.
Oh God, made me start sweating.
Another game Logan was right on was Oregon beating the Buckeyes.
That was a good game. That was a great game.
Tool was wrong.
Tool was wrong on that one too. Me and Tool both were taking Ohio State there. And Howard didn't play bad. He just made a Nico mistake there by running and sliding, and the clock just ran out on him when they were trying to drive there towards the end.
What do you think about Manning doing the flag on purpose, 12 men on purpose?
Yeah.
I noticed that one.
Good for him.
I like it. I like the move.
Do you see NCAA's already trying to figure out how to
Ban
fix
it
the
and shit.
loophole? Yeah. But how do you ban flags?
Yeah.
They could decline the penalty and put the time back on and redo the down?
Howard shit the bed. Howard shit the bed at the end of there anyways.
He pulled a DAC. He didn't
Yeah,
pull
he did.
Nico, he pulled a DAC.
That was...
Well, yeah, he didn't Nico it because he didn't run out of bounds.
Yeah.
He just ran and slid, yep.
He just slid too late.
Dude, that was a wild decision, I felt,
If he first down, the time stops. So
yeah.
And then they have time.
He's too old to be making that play.
Some people did say after Ohio State beat the brakes off Iowa that Ohio State... They thought Ohio State's going to win it all, which I guess they still could, but...
They're not out of it. First loss, they can still run the table and
which maybe they'll get better now as well.
Yep. Save this for last, just so I could get a little rant off as well. Florida loses at Tennessee in overtime, 23-17.
That was a good game.
The players didn't lose that game.
Why does that do that so easily for him?
I was trying to be so serious with it too, and then the balloon spot bump. Yeah. No, the 2 is part of it. But,
go for 2, my lord. Go for 2.
Go for 2, my lord.
No.
Go for 2.
Nobody lost that game. Nobody lost that game except Billy Napier. And it was, I believe, the first half we had 4 drives in the red zone and scored 3 points. We had Graham Mertz fumble it at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. We had a jet sweep play with DJ Lagway on 4th and 1 at the 25. Yeah. You don't let the 6'4", 245-pound quarterback who runs a 4.4 keep the ball and go ahead. I don't know why DJ Lagway wasn't QB sneaking it on that 1st and goal. I'd rather have him than Mertz. Give me the big body quarterback and just run that thin.
I mean, even do what some other teams do and put your tight end and QB sneak it. If you don't
exactly.
You don't want to get hurt Lagway. Put a tight end in there.
There was another 4th down where we didn't go for it, which I hated. It was 4th and 2, and it was close. Right before the half, we go to kick a field goal. We have 12 men on the field. Don't know how you let that happen. We didn't have any timeouts, so we didn't get to kick it again.
You want Lane Kiffin to come to. Remember, you got to get Lane Kiffin to leave Old Miss at this fucking point.
Dude, they had 2 holders out there pointing at each other.
You're right. But, so you let that happen. So instead of going up 6-0 at half, you go up 3-0. And then throughout all of that, you tie you score with 12 seconds left, and you don't go for fucking 2. This is a man who used to say scared money don't make money, and he's scarier than fucking dog shit with his job on the line, and he can't go for 2 against a top-ranked team that you're a 2 touchdown underdog to. Scared money don't make money. Bull fucking shit. Get your ass out of Gainesville tonight.
So
But they
we've
did line up to go for 2 though.
Yeah, but like you said, you had to have known the Tennessee timeout was coming. So even if you were going to try and do that trick formation, why don't you line up in a different formation? They call timeout, and then you line up in the actual trick formation. Like, you got to go for 2 no matter what there.
I think
You're scared than dog shit, and then in overtime you miss a field goal, and it doesn't matter.
It's probably a lot different when you're fighting for your job. I'm
If
not
you're fighting for your job, you go for fucking 2 then.
Okay.
You don't be a dipshit and go, I'm fighting for my job and I'm probably fired. Let me send this into overtime. I'm a 2-touchdown underdog on the road with a backup quarterback, with a backup running back. You're losing players left and right. You go for fucking 2 and you either lose or win right there.
They still got it to that point against everything you just said. They still got it to OT against Tennessee on the road.
But
so
you know what ended
they're
up
right
hindering
there.
the upset? Our fucking head coach. Our head coach is too incompetent to win a game like that. But that's why we didn't win.
How can
you
not tell me, Q, say we're playing Texas in the playoff, and we're
you know what I'm going to say.
10, 14 point
He's going to kick that extra point
and
every time and go
lead a
into
drive
overtime.
We lead a drive and basically score with no time remaining, and we have a 2-point conversion to either win the playoff game to go to the national championship, or kick the extra point and go to overtime with Texas, who's better than we are.
See, you gave me goosebumps though, because that's like a feeling I've never been in.
And you literally need to get 2 yards to go to the national championship, or you go to overtime with Texas.
I don't know, dude. I think you got to get points when you fucking get it. But I'm saying there's really no right or wrong answer, because you either fucking make it and you get in, or you miss it and you don't, and you have people like Dylan. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no.
But your answer,
I wouldn't be that way.
The media can be like,
yeah.
The media is going to be like, why did you go for 2? You didn't get it. They're going to be like, well, we're big underdogs.
But I'm saying then you kick the PAT and you win in overtime. Then the discussion is like, what the fuck?
Well, but the thing is, you're saying people like me. The only reason I'm mad about it is because Billy Napier's fighting for his life, and he decided. And the whole thing is, he's the head coach that literally we all trademarked. Scared money don't make money. That was scared.
That was
money.
your saying
That's
for
the
a while.
You really
liked that saying too, Dylan. That
because
was your thing.
I was like, damn, that's a coach who's gonna do some ballsy stuff to win a game. And then when it came to do ballsy stuff, he was scared money, dude.
So
you can't be
honest
saying
question
that and
for
then
you.
Not be it.
Honest question for you.
Yeah.
All the bullshit aside, let's be a little more optimistic
here. This isn't bullshit.
Here.
This is real fucking life right here, brother.
Okay, you're right. Like I said, you got on the road Tennessee OT. What are you guys doing that you like? Is there anything at the top of your head you're like, wow, that was pretty good? Or are you guys just fucking going through the motions and it's working? I don't know.
No. From the Tennessee game, I can honestly say the defensive performance was great. Yeah. Total 360 from what it's been. They played amazing, and that's why it sucks even more, because our defense has been such a fraud and letdown that the one time they actually did their part, for all 4 quarters of the game. The offense didn't show up, or I shouldn't even say the offense didn't show up. It was just Billy Napier fucked it up. What the?
Special guest.
The warden's down there.
Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to say about that.
No, that's fine. Yeah. There's nothing. Well, I'm telling you, we've been in your position a lot.
I don't think to this magnitude though.
Oh, don't say because you're Florida and we're Iowa State, hibbity bibbity.
No, I'm saying because of my fandom, I grew up. I had Spurrier. Spurrier was great. Zook was bad, but then I had
75.
a great run with Urban. I had a great run with fucking Urban Meyer. So then you become spoiled, and then since Urban Meyer, you're just trying to win the SEC again. You don't know what it's like since Meyer's left to be an SEC champion, and it's just. You get spoiled
dude, you're
with
coming
2 natties,
up on...
and then you start thinking like, okay, yeah, it's been a long drought.
Just think next year, You only have 3 more years
It's been
till it was
16
fucking.
years.
Yeah, it's at this point, holy shit, you're just like us, really.
I mean, we've won the SEC East when that was a thing a few times, but that's nothing. We've lost to Bama when we made the SEC championship game. So yeah. Speaking of Bama, Bama a 3-point favorite going to Tennessee this week,
Ooh,
and
they
I don't
about
know
lost
who to
last
like
week.
in this game. Yeah, Tennessee doesn't look hot. Bama doesn't look hot. Who do you take Tennessee because they're at home? What do you think, Logan?
I don't really know on this game. I would probably take. I'd probably lean
Or do you
Alabama
take the
just because of the
over?
Milrose experience. No, big games usually don't go. I mean, if they're gonna go over, they're gonna fly over. But
Yeah.
I'd probably lean on Milrose experience over Nico. But potential, I don't know. I'd stay away honestly, but
Milrose, one of them dudes that I was thinking this last weekend, like watching that Alabama game and shit the way it went. It's like, could you imagine being an Alabama fan right now over everything they've been through? Like, I don't know. Like
I
Jalen
mean, this is
Milroe
just year
trips me
one.
out, dude.
They got
He
to have a
trips me
few
out.
more years of torment.
yeah, this is year one of DeBoer, so
Yeah.
it's
And
like
they're still what 5-1.
this isn't very shocking to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Nebraska versus Indiana. It's weird saying number 16 Indiana.
Good
Six
for
and a half
those.
point
I'm
favorites.
never not fuck Nebraska. Good for Indiana though. Indiana's getting it figured out.
Yeah. Signetti or whatever is his name. He was the
Yep.
coach for
What is he?
that came from JMU.
What was this? What I saw this about him the other day. Damn it! I screenshotted it. What does he
He
say in
said,
that press conference?
"Look me up, Google me.
Google
All I do
me.
is win."
And then I saw.
All I do is win. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
is that Nicki Minaj? Um, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
I was gonna screen. Damn it! I forgot. Me and Logan aren't lagging. He heard that first. I saw this. It was the just Google me thing. What is his career record? Like 136 and 40 or some shit. I don't know. It's something crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, all he does is
He's been
win.
a winner.
Give me Nebraska in the
I
points.
like Nebraska
Where's
in
it
the
at?
points. I was about to say it's in Indiana, but I think
Ooh.
Nebraska can. I think they can muddy it up.
I was gonna ask the next question. What time is it at? I know that gets Logan.
Of course, I don't have the time. I think it's an earlier kickoff though, but I think
Nebraska's
Nebraska
good for the
can
11 a.m.s.
muddy up. Yeah, they can muddy it up, and I think that they can at least cover. I don't know if they win. The big game of the week. Actually, no, we'll save that. UCF versus Iowa State. Let's jump to that. 13.5 point favorites is Iowa State. Got the boys from Florida coming to Ames. No
Let
Jefferson.
Logan
He
go.
got
I
benched
want to
last
know
game for
what Logan thinks.
UCF.
No, I'm deferring to Q.
So spit game.
No, I want to know what you
Oh,
think.
someone's got to spit some game. I can't
No,
give you
Logan.
what. That's not
Logan
my
knows
squad.
10 times Iowa State information than I do. Logan needs to go first.
So KJ Jefferson got benched because their offense is so bad. They have a pretty good running back, and Warren, I think is his
Harvey's
last name.
good.
Yeah, or Harvey. Yeah. But their offense is just so bad that they had to bench KJ Jefferson. And I was listening to an Iowa State podcast today, and the guy said Central Florida is trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit on their offense.
Damn.
Trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
I don't like to say much, but are they really that bad? You know what I mean?
Their offense, their defense is very bad.
Oh,
and
really?
Their offense hasn't been good enough. They just got shellacked by Cincinnati at home.
Yeah, but I don't
Cincinnati's
know. You
not
know
that
me.
good.
I'm kind of like, like Logan. Are we for real, dude? Like, are we for real?
I mean, I'm thinking we win by 14, 17. 10 would be the lowest I'd probably go. I think this number is about right. if we come out and win by 30, I am getting spooky vibes. Spooky vibes.
If winning by
That means Campbell's got these dudes motivated and
Mhm.
focused every week because we're just,
Yeah.
I mean, we're blowing doors off, dudes.
And
We're exceeding expectations every game.
we talked about this last week. A lot of people that don't follow Iowa State have zero idea about our linebacker situation. I wish a lot more people actually knew that. Like,
Yep.
we're fighting for our lives right there, and those dudes are doing really well. So good for them.
At one point last week, we had 3 walk-on true freshmen playing linebacker.
See, that's crazy.
Like for multiple series in the game.
See, I'm
Impressive.
getting smoke. I'm getting smoke from Iowa fans for basically the strength of our schedule. You know, coming from Iowa fans is crazy, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But like that's what I'm getting is Houston this, which I will say, dude, we obviously are playing some pretty bad teams, but the thing is, it's about fucking time we get something. You know what I mean? Like an offense that can move the ball.
Control.
Exactly. It's about time we get a Big Ten West. Just something, dude. It's about time. And
speaking of the,
I'm pretty confident in our offense for sure, Logan. Like, maybe I don't know if you agree or disagree. Our offense for sure, but our defense still makes me extremely nervous. Which, like we said, the linebacker situation. You know, what do you do about that? I don't know, but I don't like the close games early.
I mean, every game starts 0-0. It's always going to be close.
Oh fuck, you know what I mean? Like the 7-0s and shit. You know, like for 12 minutes, 7-0 for a quarter and a half. You know, whatever it may be. Like it's stressful, dude.
Dude, if you're stressing out in the first quarter,
oh come on,
you're a long way to go.
Come on, you know
stressing
how it
before
goes
the
over
ball's
here.
even kicked off. You know, we all know this. Yeah.
No joke, dude.
You know how it goes. That's why I like to ask
footprints
Logan.
into the carpet.
Q's sweating on a coin toss.
Logan's words, like when Logan says "state by a milli" or some shit, like that makes me feel better. When Logan's like, I don't really know if this and that, that's when I get really nervous. That's why I ask you. Logan's like, I'll ask Logan on a Saturday, Logan, what's your thoughts? You already asked me that on Thursday. I said, I don't care. What do you think today? That's what I want to know. What do you think of Saturday morning?
Yeah, you got to get the fresh thoughts.
Well, even him, listening to the Iowa State podcast and shit like that right there, that one podcast is going to tell you so much. Like so much that I don't hear. Maybe I need to get better, but
do better, be better.
Step that game
get
up.
good.
Yeah.
Get good.
Iowa -5.5 versus Michigan State. Might as well throw them in the mix for the Hawkeye fans there. I expect Iowa to probably cover this. Don't know much about Michigan State this year. I know
Michigan
that they're
State
in the
has
first
the worst
year with
offense in the league, dude.
Okay,
do
so
they?
that says a whole lot then. So
yes.
yeah, give me Iowa to cover.
They have who's their quarterback? He's from
Childs
State?
or whatever. He's from Oregon State. He followed their coach there. So year one under him, I didn't expect Michigan State to make a lot of noise this year, and obviously they are not. If that's how bad their offense is.
I was told by Hawkeye fans today. All they said to me was road alternate helmets. That's what they said.
Okay, Q. Everyone's going to come
Jersey
after
game.
you if there's no
alternate helmets.
Did
they ask permission to switch to whatever colors they choose?
I told the Hawkeye fans
for permission for yellow helmets.
Some Hawkeye fans asked me to hang out this weekend, and I told them, I said, just to let you know, I heard Iowa State's wearing their black jerseys. Not trying to offend you before we get there. They didn't really understand it, but we all know what it meant.
You miss every shot you don't take.
Yeah.
Game of the week. UGA versus Texas. Texas -4.5. Give me the Longhorns. Give me the Longhorns. Give me the Longhorns.
That's a trap.
UGA only beat one of the worst. I don't know how this is a trap. Uga struggled with a bad Kentucky team. We thought maybe Kentucky was going to be semi-good. Their offense is struggling. They just got, I mean, Vanderbilt isn't the Vandy of years past, but they got walloped by Vandy. Mississippi State, a team that's just been getting ragdolled by almost everybody they played them, only beat Mississippi State by 10. Wasn't a look-ahead
but when
spot
you're
or
up,
a much
when you're,
emotion drained by. Are you
I
saying
don't know.
garbage time touchdowns? I mean,
Yeah, I
second
mean,
string
once you're
Uga
up, like,
should stop Mississippi State from scoring.
yeah,
Garbage
but
time touchdowns
no one
annoy the
cares.
shit out of Logan.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but I
they
mean,
just make games feel closer than what they are.
yeah, it never was close, but Uga never got up by like a million, like you would kind of think, like to see them against Mississippi State. I mean, even Florida crushed Mississippi State into the dirt. I don't know. Texas didn't have to use up much energy against Oklahoma. It wasn't a look-ahead spot. They just cruise. I think
I'm pretty sure I
Texas
asked
can.
just last
I
week.
like. I like Texas. I like Texas.
I think I asked just last week. I swear I'm pretty word for word. Is Texas the real deal? I think that's what I asked.
Well, we're gonna find
I
out.
think they are. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
We'll
after
find
blowing
out.
out OU's, like fuck, dude, they're pretty good.
Yep.
I don't think OU's anything. I think OU's bad.
Yeah.
OU's not good. OU, yeah.
Maybe
But
Texas
that's the
showed
thing
everyone
is
that.
OU was bad, and Texas, it was never a game. So it's not like Texas didn't do what they didn't need to do.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. Texas hasn't had their back against the wall yet, so that's what I think.
No.
You know,
That's true. I do like it though that it's at Texas as well. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I think Texas has a legit defense.
State's won there. Don't think too much into it.
It'll be a good game, I think. Though it'll be close. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a good game now of that. But on that note, we can head to the NFL, where the Packers take care of the Cardinals, 34-13.
Cardinals are ass, by the way.
we're out my Romeo Dobbs. Came back after missing a week of suspension, scored 2 touchdowns, fed him the ball. He's got to be happy now after that. Watson looked pretty good. Reed was good. The whole offense looked good against the Cardinals. It was never a sweat. 34-13.
The Pack might have a squad, dude.
Never was close. Well, we'll get to a fun
they're
little
last in
fact
the
that I'll
division.
have towards the end of this.
They're last in the division.
Bleacher Report has us third. I only acknowledge Bleacher Report. We're tied with the Bears for record, and Bleacher Report has us third. That's all I know. You go to Bleacher
you guys
Report,
got
you
a
look
squad.
up standings in the
that.
NFC North. It's got a 3 next to our name.
Dear
Damn
Lord.
it.
Oh God.
The Lions smashed the Cowboys. That game was never a game. 47-9. Dude, the Cowboys suck. The Cowboys suck, boys.
The Lions got a squad too, though.
The Lions do have a squad, but are the Cowboys bad this year? They haven't won a game at home.
I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're good.
Jerry
Tank
got
Lawrence,
embarrassed on his birthday. The man was turning 82, and that's how they do it.
They have
Tank Lawrence and Micah Parsons didn't play.
Tank Lawrence?
True.
DeMarcus.
Yeah, I know it was DeMarcus, but I never heard him called Tank.
DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons didn't play. Parsons alone not playing is pretty wild.
They have literally third-string defensive linemen in.
Yeah, it's not that they're not beat up by any means, but it's more the fact that their offense didn't do much, and the Lions haven't had a shutdown defense by any means.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
They couldn't even score a tutter on them. But I wanted to save this because the fans want to rant because we'll get a 2-for-1. The Mighty Q's Raiders fall to the Ronnie and Stang and Jason Steelers, 32-13, embarrassment style. And then just a few days later, they said, "Fuck it, we're getting rid of Adams."
Yeah.
How are we feeling, Q?
Well,
give the people what they
want.
I had my rant. It's time for you to rant.
Just gonna put these down for a while.
No. I'm good. I'm not gonna give Devontae Adams will never hear this in my life. I'm not gonna give him too much of my time. But the Steelers.
Motion. That's not how you were feeling about Devontae Adams.
The Steelers, they're 4-2. They're surprisingly, of course, They're going to sneak up and be good. Again, Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. Don't forget that. They also are benching Fields. Why would you do that? Fields played great against us. Our defense is ass. Devontae Adams just spent the last 2.5, 3 weeks of his life lying. Dude got to New York, had cleats made already, fucking on Pat McAfee with, you know what? When I saw Devontae Adams on Pat McAfee and shit, I was over it, dude. I'm like, come on. It's like, yeah, you had all this planned.
He was already in the facility. He was already with
Listen,
Rodgers. He was already at the facility by the time the trade was confirmed.
dude, he had a fucking suite lined up. This is.
Oh, he was there 2 days ago before the trade.
I almost bought. This was 2 years ago now, maybe 2.5. I almost bought Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams. And I was like, okay. Jacobs switched his number. Now Adams is gone. Thank God I went with Crosby. And now people start conversations with me about Max Crosby leaving. It's like, dude, you people will believe anything you fucking see on the internet. Like, oh, Max Crosby to the Lions because Hutch is out. It's like, when did you see that? Because a Lions fans page on X posted it. Like, come on, dude. People sending me screenshots and shit. Like, come on, dude. and then like Logan said, with the or both of you, like the Raiders getting fleeced. Like, what the fuck kind of trade was that, dude?
Please.
Like, what
you had
was
to give up
that?
first round picks for that, man, and you only got back a third. At least get a second.
Hold on. The toughest part about that, though, is that I can kind of see on the Raiders. It's like who, and maybe I don't understand it too much, but who was gonna take that contract for a 31-year-old? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Were the Raiders stuck? Was it just to get rid of him?
I mean, yeah.
To stop being a baby and shit.
Because I don't know. Teams didn't really want to eat that contract up. I saw a lot of rumors that they were trying to get the Raiders to take a little bit of chunk, this and that. So yeah, that probably factors in.
Now that
Adams, only a third back for him.
That Adams is gone, the start of the 2025 NFL season, the Raiders will have $105 million to spend.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. It's $105 million.
It would be great, except for the guy who's going to be pulling the trigger on those moves. Well, I shouldn't say that Davis will be doing that himself, but the guy that Davis hired will. So you can only imagine.
Davis, good. I'm glad about the Tom Brady shit. What I don't get is maybe
shout out Tom.
Being in the middle. I don't understand Mark Davis and the Davis family and shit. It's like, yeah, it's Tom Brady, but it's just like you forget about the Tuck rule. You hired somebody that kept you from. You hired somebody that potentially kept you from winning a Super Bowl. I don't get it.
The Tuck rule. Well, they need better leadership, but
which is good. Tom Brady's good.
Moments after Adams got traded, then Amari Cooper, a former ex-Raider wide receiver as well, gets traded to the Bills. He was in just give-up mode in Cleveland. That man was having no fun there.
Didn't they get a 6th rounder for him?
I think they got a third round.
Damn.
Third and a 6 for Cooper, and so he basically pick swap the 6 and 7 and a third.
Yeah.
And then watch him go to the Bills of all teams.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the Bills and fucking ball out. Yeah.
Because that dude was just in, like, give up, like, please trade me, get me the hell away from Deshaun. Like, I can't trust him. Can't
pretty
see where his
damn
hands are. Now. Yeah. He's been playing really, really good. Speaking of playing really, really good, the question that I need to ask you guys, is the NFC North a wagon? Is it just the beast of the NFL right now? Because I have some fun stats.
Oh, God.
NFC North this year right now, I know it's early. This will definitely change.
The Chiefs, though.
NFC North right now is 17-5. And out of the highest point differentials in the NFL, all 4 teams are the highest. I kind of fucked that wording up there. Trying to read off the sheet and look at the screen at the same time doesn't work as well. But So how it goes is the Vikings are plus 63, the Lions are plus 60, the Bears are plus 47, and the Packers are plus 41 for a total of plus 211 point differential. Can you guys
Damn.
guess the second best division and what their point differential's at? This will put it into perspective, maybe. Anything? No? Okay.
The AFC West.
AFC West.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna
AFC
say the
West.
West just because the Chiefs.
And probably a point differential of like only like 90.
Less.
Okay. I mean,
Plus 20. Plus 20. The second best division point differential is plus 20, while the NFC North's at plus 211.
so the only
Damn.
thing about these stats is
The
Has
NFC North has
the NFC
a lot
North
of
has
teams
not
have
played
played
it.
some ass. Yeah.
they have
You
they
could
haven't
say,
had played any
though, the
division games
Vikings
yet.
have played. Yeah, no, they have. The
They haven't
Vikings
played
have
any
played
division.
Green Bay. Vikings have played Green Bay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
And that's about it. Yes, they're going to beat up on each other, and you could say
Yeah.
they haven't really played a lot of teams, but the Vikings have played the Texans, who are pretty good.
Yeah,
Green Bay, I don't know what the
They beat the
Eagles
Jets.
really
Just
are this
remember,
year, but
you remember what
the
I
Jets,
said this weekend
you know.
about I guess it doesn't matter when it comes to the end, but what was Lamar Jackson? He's 20,
Oh, yeah.
3 and 1.
He's only got
23
one loss
and 1 against the
NFC.
NFC. That's insane.
All right,
Yep.
Dill. Do you think the North's the wagon?
As of right now,
Do you think the North?
that will probably change by the end of the season. But as of right now, going into this
I'll
week,
give
the
you-
North is a wagon.
I'll give you anyone in the NFC North to win the Super Bowl, and I'll take the rest of the field.
Ooh.
And I'll give you.
I don't think that.
I'll give you.
They're gonna beat up on each other.
Ooh.
By the time it gets
Now
to
you
the
gotta
Super
say
Bowl,
some
weird
they're gonna
shit
be,
about the Packers.
You know, the NFC North is like the SEC this year. It's just every week's a
Let's say some weird
dogfight.
shit.
The wheels have fallen off that
Green
wagon
Bay's-
already.
Green
Oh, them
Bay's got to
fuckers
play
blew
the
off down the
Texans this
street.
week. The Vikings are going against the Lions. See, we're beating up on each other in division, and Green Bay's got a tough game against the Texans. You know, it probably won't end up being as big of a wagon as it is, but
So
now
they are. You just
fucking
wasted
wagon.
10 minutes of our lives telling us stats about shit that doesn't matter.
No,
Oh.
I mean it's pretty. I mean it's pretty cool that the NFC would have a plus 211 and the second best is plus 20. That is staggering.
It is.
I don't think that's
That
bullshit.
is pretty staggering.
Fun fact, right
I'll give
there.
you that one.
Yeah. And that the four highest point differentials are all the NFC North teams. That's also pretty nifty there.
Yeah.
But Raiders versus Rams, battle of the podcast. Rams -7. Give me the Rams to cover. Coming
Oh
off
my
bye
god.
in LA.
I hate when we
Give me the
fucking
Rams.
play each
Cover,
other,
cover,
dude.
cover.
I honestly don't even know if I'll watch one snap of this football game.
Well, that's
how
fine.
bad
The
it's
entire
been.
stadium will be
I
in
don't
black
know if
jerseys.
you will have to. That won't matter. Not this week.
I don't think Cup will be back. I don't think Puka will be back. I don't. The
Raiders are
might tell
starting
me that one might be
AOC.
back, but, oh yeah.
Yeah. And AOC has nobody to throw to but Bowers now. They don't got a
Yeah.
running game. Guard
You don't
double
fucking know
team
that. You don't
Bowers
know
and
that
make
either.
AOC throw to somebody. I do know that. The Raiders have struggled terribly to run the football this year. That is a fact.
We're not going back to us. We moved on.
We're on
You're
you.
just
No,
gonna skip?
we're definitely
You're just
moved
gonna
on to yeah. We're definitely on
You
to
piece
the
of
game.
shit.
We can skip.
All
That's
right.
fine with me.
He doesn't want it. Lions versus Vikings, like I said, interdivision. Vikings -1.5. Kind of like the Lions. Don't know why.
Do it for Hutch.
Actually, now I'm switching. Vikings off bye. Give me Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings off by scary.
Hutch is hurt. Yeah, give me the Vikings at home. Rather see the Lions win, though.
I don't know. I'm honestly torn on this game. I for some reason I got this gut feeling that the Lions are gonna win, but the everything else is telling me to take the Vikings, like with the bye at home. But Goff's in a dome.
That's what happened with me. I just
The
had
Lions
the
are
flip flop.
better.
I was like, yeah. I was thinking Lions first of all, and I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta switch. Something's
All
not feeling right."
all the public's on the Lions,
Yep.
but the Lions came back down, and I don't know.
What do we do?
We watch it, the game.
You're right.
Yep.
Sports.
We just watch and enjoy. Super Bowl rematch this weekend. KC versus the Niners. Niners minus 1.5. Everything about that line makes me seem like everyone that Vegas wants you to take the Chiefs, which makes me want to take the Niners.
Oh, this should be KC plus 2.5 plus 3. You got to take 49ers here.
Yeah.
You got to take the 49ers.
Brock Purdy.
The Brock Purdy. And Casey just hasn't looked hot either. At one point, I think the logic is like Casey's been playing with fire so much already this year that this has to be the week that they're going to get burnt. You can only do it so many times.
If Mason doesn't play, that'll hurt a little bit, but
yeah,
we'll see.
That is.
I like San Fran.
And then Jets -2 versus the Steelers. Adams looks to have recovered from his hamstring injury and will be playing this weekend.
Funny how that works.
I think you go and Russell Wilson sounds like Russell Wilson will be the starter.
Bro, if that's Wilson,
who knows?
The worst. I just thought of this. The worst fucking part about this whole Adams thing is now he's on the Jets, and I have to start him in fantasy.
You can trade him to me.
Yeah, trade him.
Like I have to. I can't.
Trade
Mike
him
Evans.
Like
I don't think Mike Evans is going to play this week.
I'll give you whoever you want on my team.
Okay, we'll talk about this. But what I need is a running back. That's what I need.
Oh, then you're not getting them for me.
I'll trade you Zamir and Devontae for your best back.
Nobody wants Zamir.
Okay, Tank Bigsby.
That's
not too bad. Now we might be talking. Yeah, I was going to say that's not as bad.
Because Etienne's hurt.
Ravens.
But anyways.
Yeah. Etienne's been ass. Don't get me started on that as well. But Ravens -3.5 versus the Bucks is probably the last game that I saw on the schedule this week and was like, that looks pretty interesting. I like the Ravens. Ravens have been playing pretty damn well now. Not a night game.
I need to look at what primetime games are this week. I know the Raiders are coming up.
I don't know. Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'd probably take the Ravens. Tampa Bay's been playing too good. But
I think, I have Lamar. I need Lamar to play well, but I definitely, I like the Ravens.
Oh, another situation, Lamar versus NFC. Almost auto bet on Lamar at this point until it fails you.
That's fair.
And now for random news, we'll stay on the Ravens. My shout-out of the week, no, we don't do this all the time, but shout-out of the week goes to the internet for ruining that Ravens fan's life. Because that dude is a douche.
Whoa, they got him fired. No, he ruined his own life.
Yes, but the internet made sure that he got fired and everything. Q shockingly stopped me if you heard this before. Q was on the wrong side of take. I saw a Twitter comment where Q was like, "This looks like a man who found the guys he was looking for." Turns out it was a man who was just walking down the street looking for fucking stragglers.
It's all hearsay.
And just wanted to knock somebody out. It's not hearsay. The video clearly has the cameraman going, look, we got us some stragglers. That means, look, we got two random Commanders fans walking down the street. Let's kick their ass.
Hey, don't put my ex comments on blast. The ex is supposed to be secret life.
That's
I just
you go on there.
Yes, X is my burner, dude. That's my burner Soch.
I just saw it pop up after I saw the article of him like losing his job or something like that, and I was like, of course Q would be on this take, just the wrong side of it. So shout out that guy. I'm so glad you lost your job. I'm glad that you got charges coming your way. You're a fucking douche. Rot in some jail time, prison, whatever happens to you. I don't know.
Jesus.
I love it.
Q curse of the week. Q curse Ohio State last week. Paid off. It would be plus 3.9 units. Almost 4 units if you did just straight up.
Okay, so... I was literally just thinking this. I'm thinking this from the bottom of my heart. I promise.
You can't say that. You can't say that. And it makes me not think it's from the bottom line.
No, I'm telling you, the last few
He
weeks.
said it last week. It was from the bottom of his heart.
I promise you, even when I cursed Ohio State against Iowa, I really did feel that. I promise you, I'm not just saying shit. I really feel this week. I really do feel horns down. I really do.
Oh, no.
I can feel it. Horns down. I can feel it. I've been thinking about this for the last 20 minutes. I promise I've been thinking about this.
Oh,
I can feel
actually,
it. Horns down.
that'd be good. That could be good news for me because if you're following the trend on the Q curse, it wins, loses, wins, loses. It won last week, due for a loss.
My heart deceived me on the Ohio State Iowa game though. That was fucked up.
Dill, you got a lock of the week, Dill?
My lock of the week. Hopefully, if there's no audio issues or anything with the software, and I get this out tonight or tomorrow morning, my lock of the week. It's been working all year. I'm not going to go against it yet. Duke -3.
Duke.
Florida
Yep.
State's ass. Florida State's ass. Give me the Blue Devils.
Oh my God.
Logan knew it.
Duke
the
is so
spread
bad,
has
too.
covered. I know, but the spread. Florida State's 1-5 against the spread. You got to keep. You're just winning money betting against them until I'm proven wrong.
God.
I got to keep doing it. You got a lock
That's
of the
so
week?
Bad.
It's bad, but so is Florida State. They're bad.
I'm taking Oklahoma State +9.
Ooh, against BYU.
At BYU.
Did you see Gundy got headbutt by a cow on the bye week? He lost the bye week. Got headbutt by a cow.
Oh no, that was real.
That was real. He got.
I did see that. I just kind of kept scrolling. I was like, "That's not fucking real."
Sorry to cut into your thing. Just wanted to throw that out, just in case that persuaded your lock.
No, not at all. Actually, it makes me love it more.
I'm a man.
Everyone loves a good story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my lock.
Okay, so tonight, normally you're the master of the competitions. I decided to take a look, and I was like, what could I do to spice it up? You know, we've done, where did this player go to college? Where's this college located? This and that. So I thought for you two, instead of me and Q, we're going to go, where did this player finish his career?
Okay. Like, so where he retired from or just finished?
Like, where was his, like, kind of his last playing, like, last snaps?
Okay.
So, I guess I don't know. Does one of you want to go first? Offer going first?
Do you want to do first, or you want to do like just shout it out, or do you want to do,
or
do you want to do we each guess?
Too.
Do you want to do we each guess and then
let's do each guess?
Yep, we'll do each guess. I like that. Okay. So we're gonna start off what I considered easy for kind of the first three. So the first one, of course, Jerry Rice. Where was Jerry's last stop?
I got it. I knew Jerry was gonna be on this list too.
Am I first or?
You can be.
It's Seattle, right?
It is Seattle, yeah.
Yeah, Seahawks.
All right, both of you got it. See,
good,
got to start it off. Got to start it off slow here. Randy Moss.
Who's up?
Hang on, give me a second.
The Bills?
Logan.
No,
Logan
it's definitely not the Bills. I promise you, it's not the Bills. I promise. I'll bet my life it's not the Bills.
I guess Q didn't lock that in, but
he said the answer.
He did say it though. He did say it.
Yeah. So Randy is different because Randy actually ended up going back to Minnesota, but then
he did at one point.
So he went from.
I believe he went to two different teams after Minnesota.
Then I think he went back to the Vikings, yes, and then he went to someone and someone. And I feel like one of them was Tennessee. And who the fuck else did he go to?
I mean, this isn't the most obvious answer, is it?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Tom Brady threw like 55 tutties that year.
No, it's not that guy. Not that team.
No, it's not. It's not New England.
Oh, I was gonna say you just skipped over that. I was like, no way.
I'm gonna go with. I don't know why I'm going with it. I think I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
Close, but he made one last stop after Tennessee. And he went and
Son of
played
a
his final
bitch.
downs with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, he did. He
Fuck.
did.
At least he didn't get
He
that.
did.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Sneaky
He wore number,
Niner.
he
Sneaky
wore number
Niner.
18 too, I
Fuck.
think.
Yeah.
Damn, I knew
Okay.
that.
This one's probably
I knew that.
this is the last of what I would consider
So is
the
it me?
layups. You can answer for it. I mean, you both got to give an answer, so
Okay.
you both
all
could
right.
get it right. Right now, you both have gotten the first one right. It's not based off who gets it in first. So, this one, Deion Sanders. Prime time.
I think I have the answer.
Q, you can give the answer first if you would like.
I can write mine down too if you want me to write it
Fuck.
down.
I mean, fuck, it only gets harder from here.
These ones are tough because you only remember the harder ones than the easier ones.
Like I remember Atlanta. I remember the
I
Cowboys.
guess that's true. These are all true.
I remember the 49ers. Would it be for the 49ers?
Question is it one of
No.
those? It could be whatever you want it to be, brother.
Fuck, I
You
just
can
don't
be whatever
don't
you
know the
like.
time frame just because we're fucking.
You can be.
I mean, it would have been
whatever
in
you like.
like our prime of our like childhood, like middle age-ish. I don't exactly remember when Dion retired, but we weren't young. All these people I'm going to ask about, we were like
It's the
growing up
Ravens.
around them.
It is the Ravens.
It's
you
the Ravens.
cocksucker.
Yeah, it's the Ravens.
There we go.
I don't
I
know
was
what made me
giving you a
think about
hint.
that, but one,
It was me.
Yeah.
I
It was me, but
honestly,
like,
I swear to God, I didn't even look at you. I swear I was looking down. But
yeah,
I
you probably
remember.
got
All
a
right.
second- You got your burner phone googling these ones.
No.
So now we got it's tied up. Headed into this one, Logan can
What
give
did
the
he
answer
get right?
first.
What did he get right?
I got both of those.
What
Yeah,
ones?
you both guessed
Both the ones
Ravens
you
and
got
Seahawks.
right.
It's not who answers first. It's you both give an answer and then I
okay.
tell you if one of you
It's
are
basically
correct.
you answer it. I tell you if you're right or wrong, and then I guess if you're wrong.
Yeah.
And if you're
Well,
right, I
that's
tell you you're right.
bullshit.
And then, well, no, but then this one with Logan going first, he answers, and then you can either say his answer or a different one if you think he's
fucking
wrong.
cousins cheat and
It's not
shit.
like he has.
You can do that
It's
too.
not like he has an advantage. You're both flip flopping who answers first. What the fuck?
Okay, fucking tell him then. Ask him.
All right. This guy I threw on the list because Tool brought him up last week. Jared Allen. Where did Mr. Cowboy finish his career?
I think I know this.
I'm just
Wait
trying
for
to think
Logan,
if he
and then
went
you
to
can
an-
answer.
I'm just trying to think if he did a 1-year stint somewhere.
Pretty sure I know this.
We're in the tougher side of the questions here. Or what I consider tougher, I guess.
Like, if this isn't right, I'd be fucking shocked.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
Okay, he goes Kansas City. Q?
Was it the Bills?
Definitely
Is that your
not the
final
Bills. I
answer?
can promise you that.
Fuck!
I can promise you it's not the Bills. You.
Okay, yeah. It was not the Bills. It was not Kansas City.
What was
it was actually
Is it?
the Carolina Panthers.
Damn
it! I
it!
knew that. And I literally had them in my mind too.
You can, like, envision it now. It's fucking shitty.
No,
Yep.
I knew it. Damn it, because he started.
You piece of shit,
Yep.
Dylan.
So this goes to Q now. Yeah, it makes so many stops. I had to make it a thinking one kind of. So Q, this one's for you to answer first. The great Sean Alexander. Where did Mr. Sean Alexander finish up his career?
I want to say Tampa Bay.
Do you lock it
I
in?
think this is. I don't even know if I know this.
Are you locking Tampa Bay in?
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else.
All right.
Q locks in
Still,
Tampa Bay.
this is on a straight hunch. This is a straight hunch. I'm
Oh,
going
fuck.
Green Bay. Straight hunch.
Neither correct on this one.
Damn it.
Sean Alexander
Bro,
finished with the Washington Redskins Commanders, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
dude,
them at
bro.
this time.
Whoa,
I don't know how
whoa,
you're
whoa, Dylan.
I don't know how we're supposed to know. Like they go there for 1 year when they're
Yeah.
fucking 35.
I mean, I know, but
It's
it
good
was just one of
knowledge.
those
It's good to
things that
know.
you remembered. Like, I guess you spaced out Randy with the Niners, but I couldn't let them all be easy layups like Jerry Rice and the
No.
Seahawks. I feel like that.
I
I
thought you
got
were
to
gonna.
make you work for
Yeah.
some of these. I feel like this one might be a little bit easier. Logan answers first. Where did Anquan Bolden finish up?
God, he played at 700 different places too.
He did. You got to narrow it down to the timeline.
I can literally name 7 of the teams he played for, but which one's last?
Which one's last?
San Francisco.
Okay. You?
Fuck.
It's going to come down to a hope and a prayer, maybe. Maybe I did choose too hard of people.
Wait.
Should have chose less traveled people. Maybe like 3 teams instead of 7.
I actually want to change my answer.
No.
I'm going to change my answer.
Cowboys.
Arizona.
Lions. The Detroit Lions.
Fuck.
God.
That was a good hunch. I thought Logan was onto something that he went back.
God, he played so many different. He literally played for 7 teams.
He did Lions, Niners, Ravens. Those are the 3 big ones I can remember. Cardinals. Yeah. The big 4 there, yeah. Yeah. Reggie Bush, Q. Where did Reggie finish up? Ooh, Logan might know.
Ooh.
It's looking like Logan might know. Uh-oh. Sneaky.
Was it Philadelphia?
I brought the sneak.
Are you locking that in, Q?
Are you locking it in?
Drafted by the Saints.
You basically, my trivia is making you have to go through the timeline in your head. Like, he went here, where'd he go?
Can I just tell you the answer?
I don't know this
Logan
one.
seems very confident. Logan?
Detroit.
Nope.
Oh, I actually
Bills.
forgot about him in
The
Detroit.
Buffalo Bills.
No one. Did he play it down?
He played there.
Did he play it down?
As far as my Google search, I wasn't there was guys that I could have put on the list that signed with the team and got hurt during training camp and never actually played. I made sure to pick people who actually played snaps and downs. This next question's for Q. This
is insane.
This guy played in the playoffs, so maybe you both will get this. Q gets to answer first. Devin Hester. Devin Hester played for this team, and it was in the playoffs. If you don't remember, then I can't help you. But it's sneaky, because when you think Devin Hester, all you think is Bears. Logan thinks he knows.
Yeah, I think I've known everyone, but I guess the second
it would be you to go first. Logan, you do go first, because Q
so
just
I
was
give him
supposed to
the
go
answer?
first. Maybe. You thought you knew last one, and it wasn't right.
The answer is the Seattle Seahawks.
This is very hard.
Seattle Seahawks.
You fucking backpacking motherfucker.
Seattle Seahawks.
You shouldn't have sounded so confident, because it is the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought he was going first.
Yeah. You should have been like, I think it was Seattle.
Maybe
Maybe it was this.
Q's been back.
I don't know if you guys are gonna. I don't know if you guys are gonna get this one. This was supposed to be the tiebreaker, but this is once again a guy who traveled around a lot. Where did T.O.?
Oh, I know this one.
Q goes first, so if you can remember.
Oh my!
I don't know if Q's gonna know. You could
Niners.
win it. You could win the tiebreaker. Is that what you're locking in?
It's the 49ers. You are the fucking dumbest person.
Niners.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Niners.
I wish you locked Niners.
Bills. Niners. Bills. Cowboys.
Keep going.
Hugh gets this, I'll lose my shit. If he gets this, I don't know if I can even let you rebuttal. It might end in a tie because I'll lose my
Niners,
shit.
Bills, Cowboys, Eagles.
If he can get it, he can have it.
Niners, Bills, Cowboys, Eagles. Oh, man. I feel like I just saw this the other day, too, I swear. And I was like, holy shit. Is it the Cardinals?
This one is random. You going with
Okay.
Cardinals? You locking it in?
Fuck.
I'm not saying a word because he's going to read my language.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the
I probably should have
Rams.
picked people who didn't travel as much. Q's locking in the Rams, Logan.
Well, I can tell you 100% fact. He never played for the Rams.
Fuck!
Yeah,
I was
Q,
trying to read
that's
Logan's
next.
mind.
Q, you were tracking really good there, but then T.O. went to Seattle. But did he finish in Seattle is the question. That's my only question.
Obviously
I don't know
not.
if he finished in Seattle. I feel like he did finish in Seattle. And that's the only thing I have. I don't think I can think of any other team. So I'm going to have to go with Seattle and just hope.
Unfortunately, I did not have three Seahawks players on the list. I forgot I even had two. But Terrell Owens finished with the Bengals.
Dude.
Bro, you picked people that went to like 8 teams
I
for
know.
1 year.
I mean,
it's so hard.
I didn't want to make it too easy. I probably did make it too hard. I'll hand up. Made it probably too hard. Picked a lot of guys that traveled around, but I wanted to make it a hard out.
It's like
for
saying
you.
like name all the teams Baker Mayfield played for in college.
Well, I mean, I feel like I was kind of tracking with the college players. I didn't how you did, you know. Some of those were a lot harder though.
I liked it because it made you think about like all the different teams they played for. And you're, oh shit, yeah, they
it was basically a memory game of how well is your memory if it can remember. Like I know like you said, T.O. went to Seattle, but his final stop was the Bengals right after Seattle. Like, you were so close.
Pretty sure I just saw that the other day.
When you said, like, did he play somewhere else? I was like, oh, is he going to get this out of thin air? And then you said, no, I'm sticking. I was like, damn, it wasn't Seattle.
I couldn't think of another team that he played for.
So we tied.
They played for there for 1 year.
Trivia from last week, Logan. Do you remember the answer?
Yes, I can't remember. The answer is the Minnesota Mosquito. Yep, John Randall, Minnesota Mosquito.
Yep. That was a good one. I don't know. That's what I brought to the table. I don't have any trivia. I don't know if you guys have anything or.
I don't either. My brain hurts now.
We don't even have to do trivia now that I had that either, though. So.
Yeah, that was wild.
So I think.
Does Q not have any trivia?
That does it. Yeah, Q, do you have trivia or are you good?
How much does
a polar bear weigh?
No.
Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm Dylan.
How much is Angel Reese's WNBA contract compared to her penthouse rent?
All right, that's it.
Yeah. And that is the Knuckleheads for.
Yeah, no.
Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully the software works out for your boy so I can have it up and running by Friday morning. Until next week.
WNBA.
Until next week, we are.
No wonder we only have a certain amount of listeners.
Answer it.
I don't know. Too much. She's got side gigs modeling. All right, deuces. Peace.